Hello, my name is Piper, and I am playing Technofirma again. This is episode 12 of my playthrough series, and I've done a little bit of off-camera work, so we are actually going to be able to make progress today. The sun's going down, so when the sun comes back up, we'll be able to make progress. I went exploring. Now in TerraFirmaCraft, you have different stone types, and the stone that's under us right here is conglomerate. And I checked the wiki, and you can't get copper in conglomerate rock. This particular, I don't know what to call it, it's not exactly a biome, but this kind of stone biome, I guess, is absolutely massive. You have to go a very long ways to get onto any other kind of rock. There is some, what's it called, gabbro, not too far to the north of us, but you're not supposed to be able to get copper in that either. Nevertheless, I found some. So, maybe it's just a very thin layer and the copper it's finding, or the copper I found is in the layer below that. I don't know. I haven't mined it out yet. I want to do that on camera. Also, while I was exploring, I found more jute. So, I can harvest this now. However, you can see we've got a lot more jute over here growing already, because I found quite a bit of it and brought it back. I've got 20 jute with what I just harvested there. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chest, should I? Or... Actually, let me keep that out for a moment, because I think there's another quest I need to do with it. So if I come to the quest log here, you can see there's a few that I can claim the reward for. This one, it's all about the fibers. You quickly realize that in order to get things done, you will need some type of rope. Keep your eyes open for any plants that could give you the fibers you need. We need 5 jute. I have that, so I can now claim that reward. That gives me even more. So that means that there's now a new quest to open. You found a plant that will do the trick, but in its current state, it's of no use. You will need to soak the plant to get its fibers. Once you have the fibers, you can craft that into rope. Ropes are used for crafting, but also to get animals from one place to another. Animals don't respawn, so be careful to herd and breed some before you kill them. So, jute fibers. So, I think that we basically need to leave one of these pots empty and wait for it to rain. I think that's how this is done. I can actually do that here. Basically, I just put those in there, I think. Maybe they have to be one at a time. I don't know. I'll wait on that. But yeah, that's something else I'll need to do in the future here. I've made a few changes to the mod pack also, I should mention. One of which is I got rid of the better sleeping mod. So I could now sleep off the night anytime I want. However, I'm not going to do that immediately because there's another change I'd like to point out. I went into settings and I messed with the mod Stellar Sky that gives you a starrier sky here. You can set the, or in the config file, you can change what brightness of stars you want to be able to see, and I turned that up, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see this on YouTube, because that the compression algorithm, or one of the algorithms, some kind of an algorithm that YouTube uses, basically removes detail at low light levels. So these may not be showing up very well, but there's a lot more stars up there that I can see now. Over here we have Orion rising. Big bright red star there is Betelgeuse. Also another constellation that I was not able to identify before is Taurus, the bull, which is right here. This little V of stars here is the antlers, or not antlers, the horns. And this bright one right down here at the bottom of it, that is Aldebaran, the star. And up here we have the Pleiades, which is an open cluster. Which is quite interesting to look at, also called the Seven Sisters. So that's pretty cool. In the northern sky here, this little triangle of stars that I was seeing before, I actually can see enough detail to identify that now. That is Cassiopeia. And before, we could see Polaris here. We can actually see the other stars in Ursa Minor now. So, I don't know if you can see that, but we have what looks like the handle and spoon of a little dipper there. Or, if you like, the tail and body of a little bear. So let's see if Ursa Minor's there. Excuse me, stopped talking because I'm trying to make sure that I'm not mixing up my stars here. Yeah, that's definitely Ursa Minor there. I think this is Ursa Major rising just over here. We can't see the rest of the constellation yet. So anyway, yeah, stars. I like stargazing. I'm getting hungry here, so let's go ahead and eat. I also found quite a bit more jute while I was out. Not jute. I did find jute. I also found quite a bit more flax. So you see my flax farm over there has gotten quite large. I assume you can see that. If not, here you go. Let's go stick some light on it. Quite a bit of flax. I'm also thirsty, so let's go ahead and drink. There we go. I need a better house here. Speaking of which, though, I've also been thinking that when I do build a permanent house, I might not build it here. I might build just kind of a starter house here so that if I die without a bed, I've got a little place I can sleep the night and, you know, re-gear a little bit. But I might build my actual proper house elsewhere, possibly to the north of here, where there's some open space and it's a little easier to plant crops. I'm not sure, though. I'll have to think about that some more, but that's, yeah, something that I'll have to think about. Yeah, this is definitely Ursa Major here. So let's see here. Is that everything I need to talk about before I skip the night here? I talked about the jute. I talked about going exploring. I talked about the night sky. I talked about the bed. Yeah, I think that's everything I needed to talk about. Oh, there's also another crafting recipe, or another quest I realized I can do. I think it's in bronze. Yeah, this block of coal. I assume this isn't a particularly significant quest, at least for right now, but I might as well get it out of the way. Since I can do it, and have in fact been able to do it for a while, I can craft a block of coal here. There we go, block of coal. It gives me more coal, so that's useful. I don't think that unlocks anything anywhere else. And I've also happened to complete a quest here just because the cassiterite I found, I think in one of the last episodes, is one of the ingredients for making bronze, and that's already unlocked, but I can't do anything with this until I get through copper, so I'm not going to bother claiming that quest for now. So, yeah, I think that's everything. So I'm going to get some gear together so I can head north. Can I craft this back? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and uncraft that just so I can store it more compactly. There we go. That looks like it stacks up to 64, which is good. Oops. So yeah, I'm gonna collect some stuff to go mining, and then I'll be right back as soon as I'm ready to leave. Okay, so the sun is coming back up, and I think I have my inventory sorted out. So I am going to pick up this bed here, carry it with me, just so I can sleep the night away if I need to later. And then I am going to wait for these two fine gentlemen here to burn. Then I am going to head off to the north and hope that I can find that place again. There we go. I also made some torches during the night. Oh, are these ready? These are ready to harvest. Sweet. Cranberries. Awesome. Okay. Oh, creeper. Glad I heard that. I'm glad I looked around to investigate, because that would not have been fun, getting a blast there. So let's take off. Eat some breakfast at the creeper over here. Look at me, I've got cranberries. You have nothing. Okay. And let's get out of here. So I think that the copper I found is... I think that it's the same copper I found earlier in this series. So, yeah, I was wrong at that time when I said that I wouldn't be able to find it again. I guess that I just assumed that there'd be other copper that would be easier to find, which I was wrong about. So, let's head off north here. I'm going to need to collect some more clay at some point, because I'm out of clay now, too. But there's plenty of that around, so that's not an issue. Come on, don't lag. So it's not that far away. We have this large kind of an openish kind of plain here. It's more of it over this hill here. So I might end up building my house, like my permanent house, somewhere around here. That way it's not too terribly far away. But at the same time, it's, or too terribly far away from spawn, I mean. But at the same time, there is plenty of open space that I can use to farm and create pens for animals eventually. I'm a little bit too far to the west, I think. Let me move over a bit. Yeah, it's definitely around this side of this ravine here. It's a cute looking waterfall there. Okay, so up ahead here, if you look at the dirt, you can see that there are two different colors of dirt. Because the dirt color also varies depending on the stone biome you're in. This dirt right here is conglomerate, which if I actually look at it in Whala, you can see that grass type conglomerate. That darker dirt over there, and you can also see some of the slate gray stone down at the base there. That is oh, what's it called? Yeah, you can actually see the two types of stone right here. This brownish, I guess, stone here is conglomerate. The gray stone down there is what's it called? Gabbro. Yeah, you can see it here. Gabbro rock. So just over here a ways, I think it's over there. That little hill over there, I think, or it might be back here. Should be able to find the place where I found the copper. I left the copper stones on the ground, so should be able to find them. Let me just check up here just to make sure. So it might be, I think it actually might be right down there. No. It is not. Okay, where is it then? Is it over here? Oh, phooey. I'm gonna have to go down and around. I don't want to take fall damage. Okay, well, I may not have a choice now. Ah, I made it down. Okay. Here we have some other garnerite? Something? I don't know. Not what we're looking for. Aha! Yes, this is the spot. So here we have a native copper nugget. I'll go ahead and take that now. There should be more of that around here. Let's see here, where is the spot? That is the spot right down there. Okay. So I think I found and removed one of the nuggets earlier in this series from this area, because I think it was right here that I was running back to my base after I got blown up by that creeper that one time. So there's another one right here. And I dug down into the dirt here just to get down to stone. But I didn't go any deeper than that. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to see how stable ladders are. Will it cause a cave-in if I just put ladders up the side of this wall here? It looks stable enough. Okay. I see the sun's starting to go down, so let's get underground quickly here, hopefully. So I've got a pickaxe here, so hopefully this won't cause problem if I just dig down here. You can have cave-ins. Digging down shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully. Okay. This is actually a little bit scary for me, because all of this stuff up here, this is all dirt, and we've got gravel, and all of this stuff could cave in, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to get down. I think if I just kind of shift on the ladder, it'll take a while to break the block, but at least I'm not in too much danger of cave-in, or of, you know, breaking into a mine, I guess, or a cave below me. Oh, that's interesting. What kind of stone is this? Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, that looks like it's a different kind of rock. It's a different color. Now that's just because it's different lighting. Okay. I wish I had a trapdoor so I could wall off above me. I don't want a zombie to walk in on top of me here. So I'm going to get the prospecting pick out. And if you look at the chat down there, I found medium sample of native copper. So there's a fair bit of copper in the rock here, so that means I'm not too far from where the vein is. I'm going to mine down a bit farther, though. So the prospecting pick is used to locate where the veins are. And I should be deep enough now. Let's see what the prospecting pick says here. Large sample, I'm getting close. I might be right on top of it, honestly. If I just keep digging down, I might actually hit it. But possibly not. And if I don't, then I'm going to be in an annoying situation. Hello, Future Piper here. So, this episode, episode 12, got a little bit long, so I'm breaking it in half. And this seemed like a logical place to do it. I have found the copper on the surface, and I've dug down. Now I just need to branch around a little bit and try and find it. Will I be successful? You'll have to find out next time. Before I do end this, I do have a little bonus clip I'm going to throw in right at the end here, which is something I found while I was exploring off camera. I wasn't recording at the time, so I missed the beginning of it, which unfortunately was the most spectacular part. But once I realized I was looking at something that ought to be recorded, I very quickly paused the game and turned on the recording software. So there's no vocals in this. I didn't bother starting up the software to record my voice, but yeah, this is just something I found while exploring, trying to find the copper. Okay, so I'll see you all in part 2 of this episode. See you then.